Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Attila Western Roman Empire campaign. So we've got a little bit of gold left from where we left off in the last episode, so we're going to want to spend the remainder of that, and then we'll go ahead and move on to our next turn. Let's see here, where would be a good place to invest this? I'd like to get the race sort of up and running, but it's going to be really difficult without actually having Constantinople, because we're kind of limited on building slots otherwise, especially if we're going to have to wait to unlock these. So over here, I'm trying to get some recruitment buildings laid down so that these guys can upgrade their troops while they sit here and defend. Public order is looking pretty good, but I think a lot of that is due to military presence. But not all of it. Okay. Well, I could potentially throw down this anyways and kind of future-proof in terms of public order. That's going to be an additional, what, 20 food? But we seem to have plenty there anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter. And then over here, I've already got one of those going. I don't know what else we could do here. I've got this going as well. Or wait, that was the same province, my bad. Some food here would actually be useful, so let's go with cattle herds. And you know, it wouldn't hurt to maybe throw down a recruitment building up here as well. Although I don't have any armies in that area, so that might not be the best way to go about that. Let's see. I feel like you should be able to recruit more than that given the buildings that we have here. But maybe not. So let's see. Okay. Right, I thought that was a recruitment building, but that's the garrison building. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to make any changes there. What about you guys? Looks like you're doing alright. I don't think I'm gonna waste any money there either. Well, I've got some slots here. I guess I may as well. Yeah, you know what? You could use a sanitation building, so let's do that. And then food here is a little bit scarce, so let's do a cattle pen right there, and that will be all of our cash. I do want to take a quick look at the Franks and see which way our relation is headed now that they've converted. Hopefully it's gonna go up, but yes, it is good. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. Our relations with the Garamantians are improving as well. As soon as we can get that trade, that'll really help us out, but until then I think we're gonna have to keep doing little bits of cash. I'd love a non-aggression pact here.
We will speak.
Not gonna have it. Don't need one with you. I wonder if they would trade with me. Who are they at war with? Egypt? I think I'd rather befriend the Egyptians if I can help it. How are we doing with them, by the way? Have we even met them? We have. Unfriendly, but
Speak if you must, but know that Roman ears have little
let's
liking
see.
for foreign.
No, okay. Well, I might throw some cash at them eventually to try to befriend them, but for now it looks like that's about all we can do. We do have something to take care of in here. Or we did? Huh. Well, let's make sure everybody's got appointments and stuff, so I think we're fine. Alright, so the Danes have been wiped out entirely. That's, I think, good news. Imminent rebellion, we'll have to see if there's anything we can do about that at this point. Looks like most of those offices were secured. Let's see, the commander that we decided to hire is going to give us plus 45% mercenary pool replenishment. That's cool. And that was secured as well. We got foreign trespassers. Who, the Franks? They're the wooden men. The Doombringers. So the Langobards were trespassing. Okay. Food shortage in Dardania. And a food shortage resolved there. Alright, well, let's see about this one. It's at 0. I wouldn't call that a shortage. It means they have exactly what they need. Well, that'll take care of it. So I don't really need to worry about that. What do we have here? Infantry grounds? I almost wish I had done a skirmisher thing here, but I think I did one nearby, didn't I? You know what? While I'm here, let's upgrade that. Let's see. Infantry. Skirmisher. There we go. So that would unlock Ballistari, which would be very, very useful. I actually can salvage the public order here. So let's see. -6 from food. That's not difficult to fix. And then if I grab that, we can throw one of these down, and that'll be just a flat +3. And so I think between the two of those, we should be able to get the public order back up to around neutral. Meanwhile, I'm going to upgrade this so that we can get Ballistari in this region, because that's something I really, really want. And I still have 4,000 or so to spend. Is there anything like really useful that you can recruit? No. Because I would love to get rid of these archers and replace them with crossbows. Are you technically in a different... No, you're not. You're in the same place. Right, so... Which one of you is less likely to get attacked? Probably this one. Let's get some sanitation happening there, because they could really use it. What about over here? You guys are doing alright. What was I building here? A rally field? I could kick that up to a skirmisher range as well. But let's, before we spend that money, let's make sure it's not needed elsewhere first. So you guys are running out of food, but that should help. Public order looks to be okay. How much of that is military presence, though? None of it. Great. Perfect. You guys should be alright on food in like a turn. Those are all headed up. That's good. Public order's finally stabilizing. Done all I can for that place. Thrace, I don't see us being able to avoid a rebellion there. So we'll just have to hope that he can stop it. And then down here in Africa, very little I can do. Because I think they're still under siege, right? Yeah, Makomadi's is still under siege. So let's see. What I can do is I can throw some more gold at this army. I'm taking a 4th spearman there. Any mercenaries that would be useful? I'd prefer hurlers to archers. Also got really expensive onagers there. You guys don't need to be in force march anymore, by the way. And you have access to nothing except for these camel warriors. You know what? Sure, why not? And I think that's just about all we can do there. Over here, public order. The actual province of Africa is actually doing really well. And I could, if I wanted to, add some more food to that. But let's save that money, because I might need it for something in diplomacy. That's getting worse, that's not good. Alright, so let's see here. The Franks. Deteriorating. That's not good. Garamantians, still improving, so we'll ride that out a little bit longer.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Huh. We could get Marnus a wife. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, they're not really having it. Let's see. I could declare war on the Picts, and that might change their tune. No. What about... I don't think they'll care about that. What's the minimum gift I can give? 2,000? let's do that. We'll try to get them on better terms with us. And if we can lock in a, what is it, a trade agreement? No, we have the trade. We want like a defensive alliance then. That's pretty much the next step up. This one we need the trade agreement. And I guess we may as well try again.
Welcome, honored emissary.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd have anything
and I
there.
will answer with my-
Ooh, moderate. Yes, finally. Got that in. That'll really start improving our relation, and it's pretty much all downhill from there. In the good way. Like rolling downhill, not climbing, or not like, you know, things going bad downhill. Good downhill. That saying never made sense to me because you could take that either way. Anyways, Marco Mans, you guys gonna finally work with me here? No. Okay, I think that's about what we can do then. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Everybody should be properly appointed at this point. I need to jump you up to Supreme Commander, but you need to level up before that can happen, so I guess I'll just leave you be for now. Anybody want to become a military count? Anybody at all? I could put Sextus in there. And I guess I will because he's the only one that needs a promotion. Actually, one thing I should do is let's just make sure there isn't anybody like about to rebel against us. I don't think that there is, but it doesn't hurt to look. 4 is a bit low. Yeah, I think he's gonna be the only one. Yeah, so it was Lucius here. I've only got 39 influence. I don't know if I want to spend all my influence on that. Right, I think I'm gonna have Marinus do it because he's got a little bit extra just in case things go wrong. There you go. And will that be our turn? I don't think we really need to move any troops around. The Huns haven't made a push against us in a while. And I'm thinking we might be able to get these guys refitted with crossbowmen before they make another big push. Because we defeated a bunch of their stacks. Over here, things are looking fine. What's going on with you? No, stay as is. I'd like to finish building up this army as well, but I'm not sure how I want to build it up. So I'll just leave it like that for now. And you guys are fine right there. Although I'd like to retool this army when I get the opportunity as well. So the Dacians want me to declare war against the Visigoths again, and they're willing to pay me to do it. I think I'll accept this, although I am concerned that they might have built up enough strength to potentially harm me now. But they've moved a little bit closer to my legions, so I could actually maybe break away to attack them. I'm gonna go ahead and do it for the money, if nothing else. Alright, so it looks like Titus Pullo has had a daughter. Imminent rebellion in Thracia. Political obstruction. Unfortunately, we're going to, it looks like, be blocked on his appointment. Huh. I really don't want to spend the Emperor's influence to get him appointed. That was just kind of a throwaway. Unfortunately, I either lose 15 influence or 4 control, and I can't afford to lose control, so I'm going to decree it. Marinus was successful in his attempt to secure loyalty. That's fantastic. Let's see. Oh, good. So I think he was Persian. There was like a Persian boy that was like a prodigy, and we decided to make him a citizen and allow him to flourish, basically. And so we got a general. We'll have to take a look and see if he's any good. Looks like there's some other wars happening. And a food shortage resolved. Okay. We also gained an epic poet. So let's see. Aquae Sextiae or something. Where is that? No, that would have been too simple. I honestly have no idea where that is. It sounds familiar. So I'm not entirely sure. I think this is the general it added as a statesman. I can't imagine it being anybody else because I don't see any new additions to this list other than him. Unless I'm remembering it wrong, but I don't have any new armies. I don't have any new generals without armies. So I think it must be him. Anyways, we do have a small issue in that we had a rebellion out here. And so I think Appius Odo is going to have to ride over there to crush it. This place should hold up whether he's there or not, so I think we'll be okay. If he marches to... Can you make it to Asturica? No. It's going to be really difficult to get to them too because of all this forest. I think Brigantium is going to be the fastest way. Maybe not. Maybe Asturica to Brigantium to here. So get there as quickly as you can. It's going to take probably 3 turns to get there though. So hopefully their party isn't like ridiculously huge by then. You were supposed to be inspiring populace. I think it's too late at this point. We have a lot of money, so let's see what we can do with it. How are we doing with the Franks? Still improving, that's good.
My friend, we welcome.
Still not having the defensive alliance. How about an arranged marriage now? Still low, really. How much money would it cost me for that? Wow, okay, they're really against that, aren't they? Strange that they're so adamant about not doing that marriage. Looks like we're still going up with the Garamantians, that's good. But I really need to... I guess I'll just throw more money their way.
I've called for good ale to ease your throat and...
Okay, so that's going to take us up a little bit higher. Hopefully we can get the defensive alliance then. And then my goal is to basically have them... And if I can get the Alamans to warm up to me as well, my goal is to basically have them kind of conquer the border area here, and then they'll be my buffer against the Huns in that region. Let's see, I don't think there's really a lot else that we can do. I could throw some money at you guys. As long as... Let's see, as long as Macrian is in charge, we're going to have a hard time getting these guys to warm up to us, because we're getting cultural aversion and the ruler is prejudiced against us. But I am currently converting them. I do have a priest in their territory, so hopefully we can sway them eventually. How did the Langobards feel about me? Not particularly great, but things are warming up, so that's good. If anything, I can have the Langobards conquer them. So, let's see. What can we do to solve these problems? How many priests am I allowed to have? None more. Okay, that's unfortunate. One priest could have solved this. Actually, it would have been enough, though. Let's see. Serdica, you are technically not part of this region, and therefore you cannot help. So I need to get an army to Tremontium if I want to change anything here. I guess I could get you there. And as risky as it is, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because if he sets up here, that will set the public order positive, and it'll give me a little bit more time to think of a fix. Yeah, plus 12. And then I think I'll shift you to Sirmium, just because if the Huns come, it's likely going to be from there. Dalmatia, -1. You guys are killing me here. Oh, there's a open slot here. What should I build there? Let's see. That's infantry grounds. You know what would be good here is some cavalry. So let's build a rally field. Actually, Dalmatia is kind of... It's kind of lore friendly to be recruiting cavalry from Dalmatia. I think there actually is a unit in the game called Dalmatian Cavalry. So we'll work toward that. Over here, I'm not particularly keen on Federati spears, so I'm not going to worry about that. Where else can I spend my money? That's just a regular old rally field. Honestly, just the ability to recruit Legio is fine in a lot of cases. Legio are pretty decent troops. Let's see, Argenturatum. Things are actually doing okay here. I don't need to invest all that much. I will upgrade this, just to future-proof a bit. This would make me more money, so let's do the Toolmaker. And if I need to, I can use these for more public order, but I don't think I will. I could up the garrison there. That's going to be another minus 20 to food, though. And that's going to be another minus 20 as well. So, I think it'll be alright, so long as I do that first. And that is a lot of money to spend on one province, but I think it'll be worth it. Especially since it's going to actually help us hold that location. Meanwhile, in Camulodunum, I should probably up the garrison here as well. And so I'm tempted to do a military jetty. It's also tempting to do a trade jetty. I think I'll do a trade jetty, even though I am concerned about the fact that the garrison here is going to be kind of wimpy. We're going to go ahead and do it anyways. Alright, and I think we have a couple of generals that need upgrading. So let's see. Secundus, let's see here. What was I aiming for? I think the campaign movement range. So let's do that. And then for Gaius Bacillus, all the way down in Africa, who could probably actually use some mercenaries right now. Let's go ahead and get you leveled up. I think I was probably working toward the same thing. So let's do that. Any mercenaries that would be of use to you? No. Maybe you should go defeat those rebels. You guys would flee. You would do that. Let's go ahead and finish them off real quick. Whoops, not what I meant to press there. Alright, so down they go. We'll take the replenishment. You know what? You could probably do that. Cool. Unfortunately, I have to wait until I have at least a battering ram, so let's just queue up some towers, or some ladders, excuse me, and then continue the siege. But that'll give us Leptis back, and then down here, I don't really need any more Desert Spears. I wish you guys would give me something else. Let's see. Sure, I'll take that unit. I could really use more defectors as well as more hurlers. Actually, don't really need more hurlers, but you guys can stay there for now. I think that army's got things under control. And I guess we'll call it here for today, and I will end the turn between episodes and come back with a fresh one next time. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.